When I was in 10th grade in high school and I was living in England, I received a gift from my aunt, an Olympus OM1 camera, and opened it, put my first roll of black and white film through it in my backyard, which was a large wooded area. When I got the results from a small little photo lab in Beaconsfield, England, I knew right then and there this was for me. I think because something felt incredibly gratifying about what I was seeing, capturing it, sort of owning it, taking control of it, and pretty much instantaneously within a few days having results that I could have and hold and work with. Upon graduating from high school, I was very good in two areas, art and literature, and my family wasn't going to support an art background because they didn't think I could make a living with photography, so I had to study comparative literature. With the encouragement of my father, I left one university for another and submerged myself in the foundation year at Parsons School of Design, Paris. 2 years after studying there, I transferred to Parsons, New York, and before graduating from the program in New York, had the opportunity to work with Arnold Newman and Richard Avedon. And then started working in my own studio, doing portrait work in the city and having small exhibitions in a few small galleries in the city. For me, what photography essentially has become is a passport into various different worlds. I have the confidence to walk into all kinds of situations, whether it's photographing children with high-functioning autism in Providence, or if I find myself in the middle of a major construction site, a huge building here in Puerto Rico going up in Isla Grande, the convention center. Women come into the studio in their 9th month of pregnancy. It is a passport, it is an open door to experience all various different aspects of life and people's personal stories, to be both an observer and a participant in these moments, from which I learn and grow. Because I'm a little old school, I still enjoy film, and printing in a darkroom has sort of pulled on my time, and I'm having to adapt and work with both worlds, both with film and with digital. Photographers beware, it's a new world. And I still have people coming to my studio telling me that they want to learn how to work in a darkroom. And I ask them immediately why. I think photography can be art or it can be purely functional. I think it always depends on the intention and the need for the particular image that's being created. Some people see craft as an art, some people don't. Art tends to deal more with contemporary ideas as related to aesthetics, and there are trends certainly within the art community and galleries that are very specific to that domain of photography. We have commercial photography, we have art photography. Who decides in the end what is what, I suppose, is to an extent the gallerists, museum curators, and art historians, and the public. If I'm photographing portraits, I prefer black and white. Black and white is so strongly reveals content. I think that sometimes color can be over-seductive and takes us away from the underlying and pure message of what's in front of us. I don't think I've done one photo shoot yet that hasn't been incredibly satisfying. So I feel lucky, and every day I wake up loving what I do from A to Z. I think the strongest element that determines whether an image is working for me or not is the quality of light. I am always walking around noticing, probably more than anything else, the quality of light.
Okay, stay there.
Okay. It's funny being on this side of the camera.